A big result, Gary. Did you get the result or the performance you thought you were going to get after the performance on Saturday?
Well, we knew we were going to come down here and have to battle and graft at it because they're a decent side here. They're hard to beat down here, and as I said to the boys before the game tonight, we need to start right. We need to be up for this mentally and switched on from the very start of the game. And I thought we'd done okay first half without being brilliant. Thought they probably picked up a bit more of the second ball as well, as probably a wee bit like Saturday's game. But I thought in the second half we got on top of that, and we were more energy all over the pitch, and we started picking up second balls and started playing on the front foot, and we created a few chances. Yes, they had a few chances as well, don't get me wrong, but it was always going to be a game like that today. Obviously for us, the most important thing was the result, and for us to get the result was great for the club. The boys know now that if they get one win from the last two games, then we have a chance of a European playoff spot. So that's what the aim is at the start of the season at this football club. And now I have to go and finish the job off. We've got 2 games, and I would like for them to do it on Saturday and go out with the same mentality and the same mindset, and hopefully go into the game on Saturday and put in a performance. And as I say, sometimes at this stage this season, it's not about how well you play or anything, it's about the performance in terms of getting results. And thankfully today, after Saturday, poor performance on Saturday, we've come down here today and we've obviously got our win.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, I mean, obviously first half it took us a bit of time to generate our first chance. We did, but it's wonder that there. I mean, I think it was near 30 minutes or so before we got our first shot.
Yeah, it was. I was with 50. I think we broke through. Yeah. But then in the second half, I think we created quite. And listen, it is a bit of an advantage when you're playing down the hill here at Carrick, and he says, and it worked for them in the first half, it probably worked for us in the second half. We probably created the better chances in the second half. But again, I thought young Josh Clark was outstanding today. Again, I thought outstanding. The kids come in and he hasn't let us down even on Saturday. We as a team let him down on Saturday, especially the first goal against Dungannon. But the kid's been exceptional since he's come here, and he's great to work with, and he's a lovely lad as well into the bargain. And what you're seeing off him, he's got a big future ahead in the game.
Yeah, you threw caution to the wind in the second half. You threw on your attacking options. Mick O'Connor came on, he scored an absolute cracker there.
Yeah, Mick's got that quality, and as I said, obviously Mick's been missing for a few weeks now with his knee and stuff like that. But we know Mick's got the quality. He's one of the most gifted players technically in the Irish League. So we were thinking to ourselves, if we can get him on a set piece maybe, or a corner kick or something, come on, he put in about 3 or 4 great balls. Fitzy should have maybe scored from one of them. And again, we put in a couple of good corners, and then when that moment comes up, you need a big player to stand up and take it, and Mick produced, and what a hell of a free kick it was.
Yeah. Results gone our way as well, so the gap's back up to 4 points, as you rightly pointed out, Gary. I mean, that's put us in a very good position going into Saturday's game.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's just credit the boys tonight. It was a big win for us tonight, and all the credit goes to them, especially for their second half performance. It did give them a bit of a going over at half time, and I told them they needed to start getting that winning mentality and become winners and being nasty all over the pitch and playing second balls. And it's not always about football sometimes, and as much as we all want to play football and we all want to look good and have time in the ball and everything else, sometimes about the other side of the game. And especially when you're playing teams like Carrick, who's difficult here, you have to match that other side of the game and make sure you're competing in the physical battle as well, and picking up the second balls and putting yourself in the front foot. But in the first half we weren't doing that, and they were on the front foot quite a bit. So thankfully the second half we got that turned around, and we've done it more in the second half, and thankfully we went on and got the result.
Yeah. Porterdine on Saturday, I mean, will you be treating it any differently because it's a derby, or is it just all about getting the win?
Yeah, listen, derby game's a derby game. It's the games we all want to play in, but it obviously makes it a bit more difficult for us because Ballymena have no derby games in the bottom 6 when so as we have. So then we all know in derby games anything can happen, but it's a game that the players have to look forward to playing in, and as I say, hopefully they can go in and put in a big performance on Saturday, and we want to get the job done as soon as possible, and that's what we'll be asking them to do and try and do on Saturday. And as I say, hopefully they can go out, and especially in a derby match, there'll be an atmosphere there, and give the fans something to be happy about with a derby day win, but also more importantly a chance of a semi-final playoff place in the European spot.